NBA regular season ends 2 weeks from tonight, and both the Celtics and Jazz continue their playoff push from Vivint Smart Home Arena in Salt Lake City. Utah fighting just to get in the playoffs, and a big reason the Jazz are even in this position is rookie Donovan Mitchell. Over the last 2 months, the Jazz with the second best record in the NBA. Jayson, Tatum, and the Boston Celtics firmly entrenched in the 2 spot in the East, but still an outside chance at catching Toronto. They have 2 games left with the Raptors.
Steal by Mitchell, and the rejection by Tatum, and they're going to count the basket. Tatum with the strip.
Boston's so big defensively and long.
Here's Tatum, got a little airspace, and he's really shooting it well. 43% from three-point range on the year.
Who would have figured? He shot much worse in Duke at a shorter line, and here he's absolutely just drilled it.
Almost 10% lower in college. And he's the first rookie since Steph Curry to score 1,000 points and shoot over 40% from 3. As Brown soars to the rim. Remember, his mom said he can't dunk anymore after what happened to him when he fell, so he laid that one in. Here's Rubio, and he canes a three-pointer. He's gotten better at that over the years. Here's Monroe, great passer. Kind of an old school 4. Don't see him on the perimeter all that often. Certainly not from three-point range. He can make that though, although when you have Gobert for that wingspan, it's hard to shoot over him. Mitchell for 3. He's on pace to set the rookie record for made threes held by Damian Lillard. He needs 16 more through the final 10 games.
It's time for him to break out of the Susan Lucci mode and win this. He deserves it.
Tough shot by Tatum. He ties the game at 28, and Utah calls a timeout.
There must be extra pay involved then.
This is coming from somebody who will not be getting on a plane into the playoffs after tonight. Correct?
I've absolutely worn myself out with all the travel I've done this year.
Stop. How about we had 10 fouls called the entire first half and 7 in the first 3 minutes of this game. Mitchell cans a 3. And Utah within 3. Brown now with 14. Missed 6 games with a concussion after that terrifying fall where his face hit the floor. He got knocked out. Mitchell, another one. He's got the hot hand here in the third for Utah. And Gobert kicks to the corner. Favors had the dunk attempt blocked by Tatum. Right now, Toronto seems like the only team that you're certain of. And we're not even certain of them because in the past they've had some failures in the playoffs. Great move by Mitchell. Because you don't know Kyrie Irving's status with Boston. You still don't know Cleveland with Kevin Love struggling with injury for a good part of the year.
And they're going to a double big lineup that I guarantee has either not played together before this year with Monroe and Baines together, or very few minutes.
And then Crowder throws it right to Tatum.
And that's another possession of zone right there that led to the turnover.
Three-pointer for Ojale. Only a 30% three-point shooter, in the Boston Celtics back within 4. A 7-0 Celtic run. Pulls up, hits again. 3 for 3 shooting. Jaylen Brown misfires. I heard Jay Wright tonight on PTI tell the guys that Jalen Brunson was the most refined high school player that he ever saw, and he gave a lot of credit to his dad, Rick, assistant coach of Minnesota, former NBA point guard, as Donovan Mitchell to the rim to push the lead to 5 for Utah. Timeout with 4:48 to go. Mitchell on the cut, to the rack for 2. 22 for Mitchell. Mitchell again. No look pass to Crowder. Banks it home. Tatum, open look. No good. The tip won't fall. Monroe keeps it alive. And fouled by Mitchell. Craig Monroe in his 19th game as a Celtic gets both free throws, and Boston within 2 with 90 seconds to play. Mitchell around the Gobert screen. Into traffic. Brown with a strip. 3-on-2 for the Celtics. Brown, no look, Tatum throws it down to tie the game. Monster jam by Tatum. We're all even at 94. Mitchell with 8, fires to the corner for Crowder. Timer at 4, Ingles. Hands for Crowder. 3 is blocked by Tatum. Ingles cleans it up, can't bank it in. Larkin has it. And the Celtics, who have timeouts, will use one here. 8 seconds to go. Larkin against Rubio with 6. Timer at 4. Larkin fires. Ojale gives it up. Brown with 1 second. 3. Good! With .1. Boston in front. Boston guarding the three-point line. Mitchell. And the Celtics without Kyrie Irving, Marcus Smart, Marcus Morris, Al Horford win on the road against a full roster and a Utah team fighting for its playoff life.